I'm Matt Stober, Food and Beverage Director at the Snowmass Club. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to walk you through how I like to make a very simple piece of salmon. I'll also touch on one of my favorite techniques, sous vide. At the first step, we're going to season the fillet of salmon with a little bit of salt on all sides. And then we're going to add it to a Ziploc bag. And then to that bag we'll add some aromatics. I've got some thyme, some sliced shallot, and a couple of thin slices of lemon. We'll add a little bit of olive oil to that. And then we're going to store it in the refrigerator while we're waiting for our water bath to come up to temperature. Now that we've got our piece of salmon prepared, the next step will be to get our water bath ready. So this is an immersion circulator. What it does is it takes the water from the water bath and heats it up to a specific temperature and then circulates it through the bath, maintaining a constant temperature throughout the entirety of the bath. So that way we cook the piece of fish to an exact temperature. That way we'll get it perfectly cooked all the way through, and then we can just finish it by searing it on the outside. So we're going to set this for 115 and give it a little time to come up to temperature. And that's a perfect time to have a glass of wine. And tonight I've chosen a 2016 Nuits Saint-Georges from Maison & Bois. Nuits Saint-Georges is one of my favorite villages in Burgundy, and it's a wine that's just been drinking great. It's been one of my favorites over the past year. So, cheers. Bath has come up to temperature, and we're just going to add the salmon. And now we're going to let it go cook for 45 minutes. Alright, our timer's just about to go off, so we'll take the piece of fish out and we're going to dry it on some paper towels. Be very careful with the piece of salmon because it could fall apart at this point. We'll just carefully blot it to dry it. And now we'll get our skillet ready to sear this and finish it off. Skillet's heated up with some vegetable oil, and we're going to put the piece of salmon in, skin side down to start. We'll do a minute and a half on the skin side, and then we'll do about 15 or 20 seconds on the other side. I like to throw a little butter in at this point. And then we'll baste the fish as it's cooking. I will flip. I like to serve this over just a simply dressed arugula salad with a little lemon vinaigrette. And then we'll finish it off with some fresh ground pepper. And a little fleur de sel. Bon appetit.